Oh my goodness. That's so annoying. My mic has been broke this whole time. I've just been talking to myself. I mean, I'm a streamer. I'm a small streamer. That's like talking to ourselves is kind of our thing. Okay. So, hello everyone. My name is PhonoChirp and welcome to Symmetria Season 10. I am camping out with the Wimlod folks here. You can see we kind of got the campground aesthetic going on in our little area here. Sorry, I've got to go make a contribution to the totem pole here. Because I killed one of our sheep. So, let's see which way are we facing that way. So we go this way next. Sorry, that was a very important start. Hey, welcome. Was just getting situated in here. I saw we got our totem start already. I'm super hyped to go look at like all the farms you got going already. Like I was just yesterday on playing and I tried to use the other experience farm and I'm like, this is not gonna work. You'll notice I gave up really quick enchanting my gear. I'm like, I'll wait till we've got something better or until I can make something better. There's no way I'm doing that. But that said, tonight on stream, I'm not actually going to be on the server very much. I know that's weird for like the first stream, right? But there's a good reason for it. My plan this season is to make basically a giant minigame dungeon. I've told a lot of folks about it already, and people have seen little bits and pieces of it. Basically, I didn't like how the Warden's, like, whether the deep dark thing is. I think it's boring as heck. Like, the default one that just spawns in vanilla. Like, it's pretty boring for what it is. So I was trying to think of what I can do on a server that I couldn't do on a solo server, and I came up with minigame. So that's pretty much where we're going with this at this point. So, oh, I see we got some... Wait, did Pies not finish his base yet? That's actually really uncharacteristic. Pies is normally like first. I'm very surprised by that. Or is this what he's actually going for? You know what? No, I'm dumb. Never mind. I thought this was going to connect, but this is like a connector rope between two separate tents. We've got a fly in here. That's fun. Oh, by the way, so the music. I normally stream on Twitch. That was my go-to platform before. And for Twitch, it was really easy to get away with just not following the rules. So we could do like song requests and stuff without any issue. Unfortunately, there's the pork chop. Unfortunately, YouTube is not like that. They will immediately smite me midstream. Whereas for Twitch, I just had to not display the VOD, right? So that's why I'm just playing, let me see, what is this? Let me tab over here. It is upbeat, no copyright music. So maybe it ends up being a jam, maybe it sucks, I don't know. But maybe we'll figure out something better later, I don't know. But like I was saying, let's flip on over to creative here. So this is the start of my mini game. You can see it's not exactly mini as advertised. By the way, is the volume okay? Looking at the meters, it looks fine, but it's kind of hard to tell if it's going to be too loud or not from my point of view. I can only go off of the, like, the decibel meters, you know? So if it's too loud, give me a yell. But yeah, minigame. It's not exactly very small by any means. The general idea of it is the player has to go in here, avoid the wardens. You can already hear the heartbeat from it. And complete puzzles and Sunbathing Gone Bad. I did not name it that. Yeah, so basically you complete minigames with the ultimate goal being to collect all of the tokens of the dungeon, and then you'll be rewarded. I don't know what with yet, but the tokens will basically be custom heads. And you can see there's a few hidden around in the front area here, in addition to the actual puzzle to get into it. Where basically you have to press 3 buttons. The idea being the player walks in here, goes, I can't open the door, sees the button. They can now guess, oh, there must be 2 more, 1 on each side. So then they go looking. I'll have to do a little bit of playtesting to see if these are too difficult, but one's here. One is over here. And yeah, then once you got those, you know, lights are lit up, opens up. How that is done, I'll show the redstone here. Basically, I've just got 2 pulse extenders under here. They give a pretty generous time. They're like 3 stacks deep, I believe, if I remember correctly. And yeah, and then just some AND circuits in the back here. Once everything's good, door opens, let's play her through. So that's the basically the first puzzle, and kind of gives you an idea of what I'm going for here. I also finished the throne room, which I'm not going to show too much here. Basically, there's some chests hidden in here as well. I am soliciting the help of my Wimlod friends, and they came up with some more secrets. There is a secret door here, which will lead down to the basement, which I oh, no, I didn't block it off. Okay, never mind. For a second there, I thought I blocked it off. But yeah, kind of the idea is to just hide puzzles within just cool looking environments. Yo, welcome animators. How are you doing? I'm just doing an overview of kind of my final goal of this season, which is to make a pretty large Warden-related minigame. So one of the other rooms we finished is the greenhouse here. This also has a tool rack. Oh, did I put that there? Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, that was me asking my other friends to maybe add a tool rack here or something. But yeah, like here's another good example of one. So the hint is, remember, always water and feed the plants. The hint there, and I'm not sure how vague it is, but basically you have to throw items and you can hear the bing. I'm not sure if you can hear it over the music, but yeah, you can hear a little beep. And once all 4, then it'll spit out a token from the pond here. And I'll give a quick a peek at the redstone. I'm pretty proud of this one. This is a I was pretty proud of this game. Okay, so you can hear it. Perfect, perfect. But yeah, basically there is a timer on it. So if you don't feed all 4 plants fast enough, it drops all the items into here. And that also allows it to like reset for the next player automatically. That's another like challenge I've had is yeah, I can't like constantly be monitoring this. I'm on a server with like 100 people. So the game does have to reset itself to a certain degree. Then the back here is this absolutely wild maze. This was actually made by Scaretail. This one is bordering on evil, honestly. So you're having to get around this whole thing with the chests and stuff. There are some ways to evade the warden. This is, this hasn't been too much. It's been like maybe probably like 4 days worth of play to get where we are at now. And as you can see, I'm in creative, so we're just like laying the plan for moving it on to the actual server. So yeah, this area in the back here, I can kind of show. I kind of like that. I haven't gotten to test it too much, but here, let's swap over to survival now. It'll kind of give an idea. So we do have to swap all this moss carpet with regular carpet. But you can see for the most part, it's not that difficult because there is only one warden here. But the player doesn't know that. And you're constantly hearing the heartbeat of it in the background. So it is pretty like nerve-wracking that way. And you do have like little sight lines. This will be a hard one to like give hints about. Because the player does have to like navigate this blind. We won't allow mini maps, of course. Oh, okay, so I am within range of it now. So yeah, the idea would be to find all the chests. Okay, so I'm getting the darkness. That means he is nearby. Oh, he's right there. Okay, so we have to move. But yeah, you can it's pretty easy to evade him in here. But eventually he does just get pissed and run at you. This is Java. Huh. That's an oversight in design. I'm actually gonna get rid of that. That would not be a very fair kill. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, that is actually cruel. I didn't realize that he had put in any dead ends. Oh man. Let's see. So I think with that, I have gotten all the chests. So it's not going to be too difficult. The biggest thing is like figuring out where you are in the maze to get to where you want to be. Oh, it's right there. Okay, and then when you hear the roar, that means you just got to bolt because he's locked onto you. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. There it is. So that's kind of what the experience in the maze will be, right? Like, and I think that's exactly what I want too. There's going to be an upstairs and a downstairs as well. But, yeah, for today, I want to work on one of these side rooms here. I plan on this being a dining room. I'm actually working on it with a few friends. The redstone is all mine. I did this area and the throne room and then the greenhouse myself. And then Scaretail did the library and the maze in the back. I've got a few others who want to help pitch in a little bit, but they haven't been able to quite yet. Just because they've been playing on the actual server rather than planning stuff, you know? But yeah, this is the kitchen and this is the dining room. I think today I want to do the dining room. So the other reason for this, doing this game in particular, is kind of my thing. I've never been good at interiors. That's always been like a weak spot building wise for me. So being able to do all these like fancy interiors is gonna help out with that quite a bit. I'm more of a build a grand building type. Grand buildings and practical things. So building stuff on the micro level is just so much different. But I think I'm getting there. Not sure how tall we make this. I think we make because this is the dining room, so I think we can safely make it pretty tall. We go like that. Oh, by the way, I am using Tweakaroo. That's how I'm placing the blocks so fast like that. Tweakaroo basically has just a bunch of things that make vanilla Minecraft a bit more streamlined. Like, for instance, it locks your blocks to be placed on a single face. So you can place stuff really quickly like that. Yeah, that's the idea, is that this is kind of a, like an abandoned castle, is the kind of the thought. So you come in at the courtyard, there's the foyer, and then you enter the big throne room, and then it breaks off into the little side rooms. So yeah, idea is basically a abandoned castle type thing. How do I'm gonna move this to the front. Like that, just so it's out of the way. So, first off, we've got to make a table. I want something that can be slabbed. In YouTube, honestly, not very long. When I used to stream, I actually streamed on Twitch primarily. But I swapped over to YouTube to do videos. Splatoon videos, actually. But I figured I'd do my Minecraft streams over here as well. It just made sense, you know? So streaming in general, I've been doing for I think 4 years is how long I've been streaming, but I've only been on YouTube like a year. So I do want to try. I've got a kind of a weird idea. I don't know if it'll work out, but I want to give it a shot because it would, if it works out, it'll look really cool. Because I want to try and make a table with purple. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 7, 8, 9. So I kind of want to do something like... We'll see how, if this looks dumb or not. That's always the question. You never know. I mean, I don't hate it. I think it needs to be moved this way a little bit. It's kind of unique as far as tables go. Purple is like my favorite block, but it's so hard to make it work and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I do like the idea of the two-tone, though. Maybe we do, like... let's see. This might look better. Hold up. Oh yeah, that already looks better. But I think the edge needs to be, like... Definitely needs to be something else as well. Oh yeah, and we appreciate it. I mean, it's... Honestly, I just love streaming even if no one's hanging out, but you always find a few people, especially in Minecraft. People love, like, just... It's such a fun game to meet people in. Because, like, it doesn't require my full attention, you know? So you can just sit here and BS with random people that come by. That matches the aesthetic way better, right? And then we just probably still move it back. Yeah, let's move it back. We'll do 3. Yeah, that'll do. So we get rid of these. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Looks, yeah, that's looking okay. So for chairs, do we do? Yeah, for sure. We just have to get, I think we'll try this old scaffolding and trapdoor one to start with. No, we've used dark oak too much already. What do you use for the back? Bamboo? And you know, we might even do carpet. Do like some cyan to match. We'll try a few. Cyan or green. Maybe even just gray. So chairs. Yeah, something like that. It seems about the right height. Or do we do too high in the back? Then we do, oh, whoops. I forgot to fix this. Too high. I'm not sure if that's too tall or not. That looks kind of doofy, huh? Well. Oh yeah, for sure. We gotta get the lighting in there. 1, 2, something like that. Oh, you know what? So this sounds really dumb, but we do have to shuffle this down this way. because whoever's at the head of the table needs more space, right? Because whoever's here needs to be a bit more the head honcho, so doot. So I'll do it with 2 to start with. Oh, whoops. Ah. So we'll copy on this side. Doop. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that actually looks fine with the tall chairs. I'm still not sold on the colors. We'll see on that. There. And later we'll add the actual lanterns. I think we'll do lanterns hanging from the roof, and we'll put stuff on the table. So, and honestly, for the stuff on the table, I'll probably end up doing some armor stand magic. That's probably the best idea. Oh, you know what? That's actually probably something here. 1 second. Let me show stream here. So here on Symmetria, we use another mod called statues that lets you do fancy stuff with armor stands. So for instance, oh, I immediately find that the easy route is not gonna work because they're slabs, so stuff will float on it. But yeah, so armor stand magic. You can do stuff like, let's get some food like pork. So for instance, we get out our book here. We do need to show the arms. And basically there's a ton of like little things here. So what we should be able to do is give our armor stand this metal pressure plate, which we're gonna call a plate. And they actually have some presets. There we go. So item flat on a surface. Oh, and though because we're using slabs, it's now hiding. Release map? Yeah, actually at the end of every season, we release the whole thing. It's downloadable. I always forget which direction's up and down. Is it the Z? No, it's Y. Yeah, Y is up and down. Okay. So yeah, by end of season, anyone will be able to play this. Nudge down 3. It actually looks a little small, but yeah, you get the idea. So basically you can micromanage things in space so that they look like just things sitting in the world without despawning. I can definitely do better on this. I think I'll probably do like a head instead of this. But it was more just all this stuff. It's really finicky, as you can see. So I'm not going to do it on the like the creative map. Am I inspired for this one? Honestly, no. I'm guessing... Let's make it visible again. So I can destroy it. I was a little bit inspired for the minigame by Tango Tech. He makes a... what's it called? I think he calls it Deck. Which is at least adjacent to this game. Though, since, you know, he's a creator and more... It isn't like a... it's a server with nothing but his close friends. So, he can make it a little more crazy than I can here. I have to account for random people wanting to play it. Not someone who's like... what do you call it? Like, in on the game, you know? So I have to make it a little bit more foolproof than he does, with a little bit more direct rules. And I can't do quite as crazy of redstone. Because he has stuff where, like, the loot, instead of being set tokens like I'm doing, where it, like, randomly shuffles items and delivers them to players. But if I were to do that, there's no way I could keep up with it, since I have, you know, I'll have like hundreds of people playing this. Where he's got, I think, 12. But that was probably the closest I had to inspiration on it, I would say. This kitchen's gonna need to be bigger, huh? This dining room? If you've been wondering where I've been randomly flying around in circles, I'm very much noticing this room is going to be too small. All right, let me get out the axe. Yeah, we definitely need to make this bigger. It is immediate. It is becoming real apparent that, yeah, we've got to, / that air. So then the question is, how much bigger? I don't think it needs to be too much bigger. Probably like... No, actually, Minecraft wasn't around since I was a kid. When did... I was there since Alpha, though. It came out... It was right as I graduated college, was when Minecraft came out. And, like, people at my work were playing the Alpha. Though I didn't get into it much back then. It took a few years to, like, really set in when I started playing it like mad. Stone... brick. There we go. And as you can see, we have a bunch of cheats in our creative world here. That is, once we get onto the actual server, I will be making this all from scratch in survival. No hacks, no cheats, just straight up grind. If the random... See, the issue with the random ones is because then creepers could show up. And one creeper in here, and the entire game's over. And I have to fix it, you know? That's kind of the... So instead, we're going to be having the wardens wandering around. Basically, every area is going to have the warden. What is this server? This is the Symmetria creative server. I normally play, we typically are on the SMP, But right now we are planning out my mini game for the server, basically in creative. Just because, you know, all this trial and error is kind of rough in survival. Alright, so temporarily, I'm gonna put some lanterns. This is all kind of... Oh, that's gonna need to be higher, huh? Let's see. Right here, boop. Yeah, and that'll give us kind of an idea of what the mood is like in here. That's kind of a difficult thing, like you were talking about having the random mob spawn. And that's actually going to be a pretty big issue with this. Because, you know, I want it to be moody, because it's supposed to be an abandoned castle that they're exploring through. But I can't afford for a single mob to spawn, or the entire game gets ruined. So that's definitely caused some issues. Luckily, I don't know how much you've played Minecraft recently, but they did change it. So, like, once upon a time, a mob could spawn here, because it's too dark. But they made it so that even 1 ounce of light counts to block mob spawning. So that's helped a bit with it, but it's still an issue. Like right here. Oh, nope, never mind. Nothing will spawn there. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say that looked like it was too dark. This probably is. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. So like right here is too dark. But like I've already got all this lighting here. So I'll probably have to do something sneaky to light up this area without ruining the ambience, you know? And another kind of weird thing. So I have to actually soundproof my redstone. So that's why it's covered in wool. Is because, like, for instance, in here... I had to completely box this inside of wool. Or else it just flicks back and forth. It's possible for us to play in your SMP? Technically, it is a monthly fee. It's $10 a month to play on the Symmetria. It's Falsesymmetry's Patreon server, to be specific. So, yeah, you can definitely play on it, but it's just $10 a month. But, are you supposed to escape? Kind of. So, it's gonna be kind of a, what do you call it? Like a test of courage type thing. You want to get in here, get as much treasure from the treasure chests as possible, and then escape afterwards. Each section is going to have wardens running around, just trying to kill you. I'm not sure how familiar you are with modern Minecraft, but the wardens, what they are is basically, they're not meant to be killed. They have crazy health, more than any other boss in the game. And they one-shot you pretty much. The advantage is that they're blind. They can only find you by smell and sight. You don't make sound if you're crouched. But even if you're like crouching, they can still smell you and eventually find you. They do not actually. Luckily, they don't have anything that, like, breaks blocks. Instead of actually breaking blocks, they have a thing, like a ranged attack. I can actually show you here, 1 second. Oh. So... yeah, so even though he didn't hear... well, he did hear me because I jumped. But you can see even then they do still get, like, locked up and will shoot you. Yeah. Slain by sunbathing. Oh, whoops. Nope, nope, respawn. Making for the past 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah, 6 years sounds about more correct on that. But that's the general idea of it. Is yeah, so they aren't destructive, but they do damage. Yeah, what I was saying before, the whole like inspiration for this was because I thought the basic warden dungeon in game is kind of boring, so I wanted to make my own and spice it up. How long is it supposed to be abandoned? You know, I hadn't really thought about it. I think probably recently enough where like stuff isn't completely overgrown. Because like, you know, back here, you know, you can see there's some cobwebs and like, you know, stones cracking and stuff. So, you know, it's been long enough, but not super long where like the plants have died kind of thing. Okay. So first things first, I'm seeing, I think the ceiling is going to need to be higher now that we can see it. Like, we need to definitely move that up at least another couple blocks, right? Because that feels claustrophobic with, like, how big the rest of the place is. But, you know, now that you mention that, I suppose I really should come up with, like, a more concrete story for the mansion, right? Or the castle. So that there's, like, some lore behind it. That might, pique some folks' interest. We will see. And, you know, while I'm working on it, I'm sure, I'm kind of hoping for, I'm pretty much winging it, is how I would put it. I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, inspiration strikes as I go along. And it might end up making it look a bit, what do you call it? Disconnected. You know, like they aren't entirely the same building. But I'm not too worried about it. I think the most important part to me is the actual game. I'm definitely focusing on gameplay before aesthetics. And I do have my, like, other friends who will be, who will help me, you know, clean up it looks-wise. A jail cell with the prisoners? It's funny you say that. I actually have, you can see here, the stairs to the basement. So I am going to be having a lower floor. My thought was to have like a jail cell, and we could even do like cool things like put like, you know, maybe some prisoners were left down there, so there's bones left behind. You know, things like that. I think that'd be real neat. So, So, like, a castle like this, it would have more than one fireplace, right? Because we've already got a fireplace in the library. I don't know if I want to, like... Because my first thought in here is to put, like, a fireplace here. But maybe we do something else just to mix it up? What would be in a dining room? I'm trying to think. There might be like a fancy china set. But that's kind of hard to make apparent in Minecraft, you know? But... you know, maybe we could do that. Like, do like a china cabinet. I do not hate that idea. Let me get some light in here before we continue. Just so I can see what I'm working on. Like, it won't be permanent. Yeah, definitely some paintings for sure. That's probably what would be on, like, this wall. Oh. Yo, that's so cool. I didn't know they added that. You can now see... like, it shows you what the different paintings are. Instead of you just having to, like, guess. That's pretty cool. Let me try... because that is kind of an issue. I don't think many of these, like, fit all that well. Yeah, so the skull and rose, and that's the spider. Like, they're either kind of gruesome or... like, they aren't the kind of things you put in a dining room, right? Let me see what else we got. I always forget about them. Maybe we can look at them in... what's the stages set? That sounds... oh no, that's the spider. That's... buff. The void. Maybe the void is cool. I know which one fighters is. That's like the Street Fighter one. We'll try Mortal Coil and Kong. Alright, let's just try a few of these. Oh yeah, that's like literally Donkey Kong. This fits with the like, once again, it's the weird, like, like, all the paintings are, like, Halloween themed in Minecraft, you know? Which one was that? Is it Mortal Coil? This one? Yeah. I think that's my favorite. I think it fits the best, for sure. Let me put it... there. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. And maybe we even put, like... like, I'm thinking we frame it with something, maybe. Just to spice it up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, whoop. Gotta turn off fast placement. Yeah, just something like... I don't like how that looks at the top, but... yeah, something like that's fine. Just to kind of, Get some interesting framing going. Can we do like flabbage on there? An A place where you put your armor. You know, that's a good point. There would be something like that. Would that be in the basement? I mean, I think that's gonna be another basement one. At least in my mind, that's where it would make the most sense, right? There, that's pretty decent. Or you know what? Now that I've done it like that, let me try getting rid of that. There we go. I like that. Makes it kind of interesting. We can put like flowers on top. Need some more lights. Yeah, for sure. You can see I'm actually using that for now. The it is supposed to look eerie. Yeah, that's fine. So on the back here, I want to make like something big and ornamental. Cause it's like behind the big seat, right? So what could we make something cool? We could even do something with like diamond blocks. Like maybe not diamond. Diamond looks so... It's so weird that like we're so used to it. That it doesn't actually look grand anymore when you do something with a... How am I screwing that up? Right. Like so. Oh, but it's not gonna be the right direction. That's right. If we do it like that. Huh. That's actually an interesting quirk I didn't know about doors. Oh, there we go. I did it. I don't know what I did differently, but it fixed it. So what does it look like if we do something like it have to be way bigger than this, right? Like this looks kind of dorky. I mean, maybe it just will look dorky in general. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. I've deleted many of things right before they started to look cool. And yeah, definitely like for entertainment. I mean, I guess that would be in the throne room, wouldn't it? No, this looks dumb. I hate it. Oh my goodness. I'll have to come back to that. I'm kind of at a I'm kind of stumped on that. But I do like the idea of a China set. I think that'll be the thing that we actually make. How would you do that? We definitely start with like the glass panes. And the items inside of the cabinet would be the item, or sorry, the armor stands again, you know? You know, does fast placement work for glass? Let me check. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, that's so much easier. I love it. Okay. So then we would do like birch for the shelves, right? Wait, it doesn't attach? Hold up. Oh, I didn't know that. So glass doesn't attach to stairs. Even sideways? Oh, that's so good. So like, it does... Oh, that's so perfect. What? I actually learned something new there. So what we could do for like the china cabinet is just do something like this. Then we can just top it off with like that. Oh, but you see those connect. So that's why I wasn't doing this in the first place. Or should we make them too high? Hold up, let me take a look here. No, we'll do the top one will be too high like that. Though I think we need to push it back, right? It'll also look better with Optifine. Because right now it looks kind of dopey, right? Like the because it's got the panes. But with the panes removed, and I can push it back. Well, you know what? This is a good spot to hide one of the puzzles. I think we're gonna leave it. What does that look like? Oh, yeah, no. We'll talk to you later. Iron. The issue is we already used doors as doors in this dungeon. Oh, welcome back already. So all you miss is I realized that like china cabinets have this bottom door thing. But yeah, I think what's going on is the scale is throwing me off, right? Alright, so let me get this off of here. So one thing, they always have like this kind of thing at the top. Oh, that actually worked really well. One more out. But yeah, they always have that kind of thing at the top. So that's already looking way better. So for the cabinet bit, how do we make these look like cabinets? Like, the easy answer, of course, is just use trapdoors, right? Oh, man. You know, what would a banner look like? Let me try. Oh. There we go. There, something like that. Does that look like a china cabinet? I mean, probably the best you're gonna get in Minecraft, right? I mean, of course we have to fill in the inside with like actual items. But that's gonna be like finicky armor stand stuff, so I'm not gonna do that right away. But I'm definitely thinking it should have been moved. Yeah. Not bad, but not great. I agree there. I'm not sure what we could... First off, we need to move it over. Let me do... What is it? P//copy. And then we'll move it to like here, I think. What? Why did that not work like that? Do I have to do it? Because if I did... Yeah, I can paste it just fine. Oh, whatever. Boop, 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 boop. I will destroy it the old-fashioned way. So now the question. Obviously I want more decorations in here, but I'm kind of decorationed out. What's the game going to be in this room? Like, what's the puzzle? So I think under the table is too easy. I think we can all agree on that. Because who wouldn't just immediately look under the table for presents, right? So... Oh, you probably want it to be related to food. Well, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the sub. We are currently designing a mini game for the Symmetria SMP here. Currently, we are designing the dining room and trying to figure out where to actually hide the treasure. So what I think we'll do, because I did purposefully leave space behind this, we could do something with item frames and just hide a clue somewhere with it. Because, man, I never know, like, how much people know about stuff. But basically, depending on which way an item is facing in an item frame, it gives out a different signal on the other side. Of different strengths, basically. Oh, right, that's not actually going to work because they're too close. Is there any way I can compact that? I honestly don't think so. So they will have to be, like, staggered a little bit. But honestly, that's fine, too. Oh my gosh, if I can get in the door. We'll do this one out a little bit. And that'll help for the, like, the clue as well. So maybe... Oh, you know, and then this one... Yeah, we can make it work, I think. Right, because we can go down and... Oh, yeah, because that will connect. But if we go up, then it won't. Okay, okay. I knew there was a way we could do this. I just had to think about it. And to make it even easier, we can have this one go down after the first notch. There. And now we have two lines that won't cross each other. Alright. So... we would just do, like, basically arrows in here. And then, depending on where the arrow is facing... Oh, you know what? I have to move him down one. Going live tomorrow? I am not. For now, I'm just going to be doing Thursdays. Because I used to do 3 days a week when I streamed, like, hardcore over on Twitch. But I think to start... I'm just going to be doing Thursday nights, just to get back in the swing of things. Okay, here we go. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it, by the way. So you can see, the more you put, like, the more you turn it, the further the signal goes. So this is kind of a, this isn't anything, like, groundbreaking. This is a pretty... Like, I'll bet the second someone comes in and sees these, they'll immediately know what they have to do. The fun will be in Perfect. And we can put this here like so, and you can't really see it from here. And you can kind of make it out from here. Someone could probably figure it out from here instead of needing the other thing. I think I'm pretty... You know what? I'm actually okay with that being the solution instead of needing to, like, getting to actually crawl under there. The only thing is, how do I show which end is the top? He searches top like that's gonna do something, right? Let's see what we'll try the signs. I just want to see how they, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna make a, the head of the table is the top. That just makes sense, you know? And we could even put that in a hint or something. Okay. So, that's the first one hidden. So we have to find a cool spot to hide the other one. Can we put an item frame here? I don't think so. You can. And that is hard to notice, actually. Okay, I like that. And I'm gonna put 2 of them just to, like, throw people off. So I assume, like, the best way to come up here and see it. So that means we need to make these arrows different, though. What could be the other arrow? I like spectral arrow and normal arrow. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. So we'll make this one a normal arrow. So this room will basically be like a, what do you call it? Like a scavenger hunt. Because they'll come in here, they'll look around, and I mean, anyone who plays Minecraft knows this puzzle, right? Like, this isn't something new. So then they'll have to look around to find where these are. One of them being under the table, the other being up here. And yeah, that's pretty, I like that. Oh, right. I can't actually get under there myself. So, for them, and they could, like, brute force it too, but they aren't gonna want to be brute forcing it with a warden on their tail, right? So, so the clue I'm gonna be giving is the head of the tail is the top. So, the first arrow, the spectral arrow is gonna be facing down right. I'm gonna write that down because I will forget it. Spectral down and to the right. And then this one is going to be straight left. Normal is straight to left. All right. So this is what I want the solution to be. So now we just have to make our redstone match that. What am I doing? Light blue wool. So for those who don't know, my kind of my signature for my redstone is to use light blue wool for it. Anything redstone related. And we can do comparators. We're gonna need dust. So, you know, there's probably a better way to do this. Couldn't you... Because what I was going to do is kind of do the old school Minecraft thing. So basically, have it so once it gets to here, that's correct. And like a thing shoots off and we're all good. But if it goes beyond this, something gets pushed that cuts off the signal. Actually, my design accidentally works really good for that. So the idea would be like, here, let me show you. I'll show the old school way. And there would be like a piston here. And then just another wool block. And then the idea would be, so if the person did it too much, then this would push. Though, there's a couple issues with that. First off, that means you hear it. Why is that flickering? Oh, because it needs an extender, right. Right, we would need something to like make this pulse stay until it went away. Probably like a... But yeah, that's not going to work anyway. Reason being... the what do you call it? The piston. You can hear the piston, right? So that would give away the roof immediately. So we have to actually use the comparator part of the comparator, where basically we have the comparator test the strength of a signal to be exactly what I want it. So let me see. So I think the way I would normally do this... Oh, you know what? So what I was going to say is how I would normally do this is just have a... Can you get the item frame, please? I would have like a barrel, basically, with a certain amount of items in it. But I think what we can do instead is just have another item frame and also set it, what is this, down and to the right. So I'm pretty sure what that does. Let me double check here. No. Is it this? Okay, so I think that's it. So basically, it will always output some form of signal. Oh, nope. Oh, it's less because it's subtracting. That's right. Oh, this is correct. What was going on wrong before? What was I doing? Oh, it has to be higher than it. Comparators are always weird. This is why I need my my Wimlod folks to back me up on this stuff. Okay. Let me actually look up the exact how comparators work again. So I forget which mode is which all the time. Cause it's comparison, subtraction, yeah. Compares its rear input to it, so if either side is greater than the rear, it turns off. Got it. Either is greater, it outputs the same strength. Got it. So I wish there was a way to make it exact. So what would be the best way to do this? Because it needs to be exact. Because otherwise, it's outputting signal even if it's like here. Wait, would subtract mode work? So now that it's correct, it's giving that. One higher, it's giving a signal. But lower, it's not giving a signal either. So let me try. Oh yeah, because it. Okay, I see what I can do. Hold up, I'm overthinking it is what I'm doing. So I actually want this to be one less. So aiming to the right, I think, will make it so... Oh, no. What? What am I... okay, one second. Let me look at item frames real quick. This is another thing. I get to learn a bit more, of the more nuanced, redstone stuff. So... Huh. That's interesting. It doesn't actually show on the page for the item frame for which one is which. Okay, so it's one for every 45-degree rotation. So that should be, I think that's the default. Oh, let me get rid of that for now. Yeah, so that's the default. So it's at 1, 2, 3. So that's the goal, is to make it so that only the 3 current power work. So anything lower than that won't make it to here. But anything higher than that will. So what I need to do is subtract 5 from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. So now everything should have 5 subtracted from it. Oh, but that stops this too. That's right. Because even that is getting 5 subtracted from it. Man, my brain is failing me today. I think we'll come back to that in a minute. We get the idea for it. Man, here I thought redstone would free up my, like, design mind for a little bit. But instead, it just completely threw me off. So I really am going to have to do where it's like... I have to find a silent way to cut off the signal, I think. So we then do a redstone torch here. And then we do another one, and then we do a repeater. And then dust, torch, and this should create a signal, but if it's too... Oh, and if it's too low... I see. I see. So if it's too high, what happens is it triggers this, turns off this torch. Okay. And then if it's too low, it isn't able to light it, and that torch turns off this one. But if it's exactly correct, this torch is turned off, and this doesn't get hit. And it's completely silent. Oh my goodness. That was way harder than it needed to be, but we got it figured out. Oh, that's always the thing when you like see the thing finished. It's like, oh, I get it. I see. Can you chain comparators together like this? One second, I'm curious. No. Okay. So you might have to change this one, because what direction did I say? Full left? Well, nope, that'll be fine. That'll be perfect, actually. So we just basically have to do the same thing on the other side here. So this right here is the target point. Is this thing seriously playing me some Christmas music right now? Get out of here. So, redstone torch. Dust. Repeater. No, we don't need it. Sorry. Yeah, no, that was right. I was right. Dust, repeater, this, dust. There we go. We can put some dust there to get that output. And then we put dust here is what I had done. Yeah. Here to connect over to that. And there we go. Now we just need to connect them together with an AND gate. And we'll be good to go. So now, of course, the question is, what does that AND gate open? I'm thinking... So what else is in a dining room? I need to look up pictures of, like, dining rooms. Let's see. Castle dining room. I just want to see, like, what a fantasy dining room looks like. Maybe I share this on stream. I don't know how easy that would be. So I'm looking here. It is fireplaces, giant mirrors, paintings. So many paintings. So many paintings. Okay. So what we can't do is do windows. Well, you know what? We could probably do a window out this side, huh? Yeah, let's do like a large framed window. I actually really like that idea. Let's do that. Yo, what up? How goes it? Welcome, welcome. We are working in creative today. Currently designing the dining room. Oh, what up? Yeah, yeah. I recognize your username from the Pocket Dungeon stream. Welcome, welcome. Add one chair for you. We got plenty of chairs. Look at this. We got room for everyone. Even the monsters have seats. I just realized how dumb this looks. This little short door. It looks so out of place compared to the rest. We'll have to figure something out for that. So the reason the door is short like that, so first off, welcome to my Minecraft streams. I know you haven't been here yet. What I'm doing is making a mini game where you're running away from a big baddie called the Warden. This guy. There's gonna be a bunch of them around, but I want you to have a way to get away from them. And he is 3 blocks tall. So hallways where he can go through are 3 tall. While ones that I want to be like, oh, the player can escape here, I want to be 2 tall like this. But as you can see, that looks kind of dumb. So we're gonna have to figure out something different. You know, I think we do like half. Let me try that. We can do a slab because we can do like half blocks. Like that. So maybe that'll look better. You know, honestly, that does already look better. Where did he go? Oi. Yo. Okay. Bye. Alright, let's test this. Let's test this for real now. First, let me make sure I get my spawn set. Alright, so yeah, look at this dude. Let's see if he can get me. Survival. But yeah, so the kind of the thing is they are blind. Yeah, so he can't get through there. Look at that. Yeah, you can see he is not a... But they do one-shot you if they hit you. You know what we could... Even better than that? So there are actually even quarter blocks in this game. Yeah. Like Goblin Group when you're playing the Warrior is what that is. 1, 2, 3. So what we could do instead, because I think even... Oh my goodness. Let me place these. Because even these super small blocks like that, I think even those will block him. Oh, okay, bye-bye. Release me a challenge. Oh, there he goes. Come on, bud. Oh, he does get stuck on it. Okay. That is exactly what I wanted to know. That's awesome, actually. Yeah, we can have the door not look dumb, but let the Warden through. I don't know, maybe put doors on this other side? That might be smart. What does like a spruce door look like here? Yeah, that looks fine. It, Oh, you know what? That's actually extra fun, because that means these doors will be open. You have to open the doors and he'll hear it. Alright, so... that random distraction over. Window. I think we use stained glass for this. Probably just do black, honestly. Something like that. We gotta, like, of course, frame it and stuff, because that's pretty boring, but, I think spruce has been our go-to. So we'll do some of that. Do that on that side. Something like that, and then do, like... the same mud wall. I do like that. Do mud wall to like there, and then some more spruce. Like there. We'll probably have to do something different with the stone, but we'll get to that when we get to it, right? Basically, we're just giving it the illusion of depth right now. Yeah, like something like, I actually hate it. I'm not liking anything I'm making today. And that's always, like, an issue when you're making stuff in Minecraft. Like, that's honestly one of the reasons why I like streaming. Because then you have people who will, like, just straight up tell you if it's ugly or not. And, like, sometimes I disagree. But it helps to have someone else give their thoughts, basically. Yeah, I mean, that isn't awful. I don't hate that. So you can look out and kind of, and that means we'll have to, you know, hide this, but... Just make sure the view from this window looks good. Alright, so let's take a look here. It's actually wild how many paintings there are in these. Like, I can't express it here. 1 second. I've been talking about it, but not actually showing it. Here, let me show you guys what I'm talking. Oh, I've been slowly sinking down. I've been, like, slowly sinking down into my chair. And this is the first time I've looked at my stream in a while. Let's see, so there's this. I actually didn't realize that my display capture was for that screen. 1 second. We're gonna do this. And then we will turn on screen share. There we go. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, these things are nothing but windows. Or nothing but pictures. Look at this. Look at how many pictures there are. I like that one, actually. That one's pretty cool. But, like, a lot of these, it's just, look at our plates and pictures. This one's just built with pictures. Where's a really weird... Yeah, there, like this one. This is the biggest offender. Like, look at all of those. So maybe that's what I could do. Maybe I was, like, underselling the amount of pictures I should have in my dining room. I think that's what this Google search is telling me. Is that I am going too light on the photos. So, with that in mind, I think this wall, we're just gonna absolutely plaster with photos, you know? Like, just absolutely cover all of this with pictures. Let's see, pictures. What are they actually called? Painting. And we'll just do random ones. Like, I don't even care what they are. Looking at the, Though we can't have duplicates. Wait, is this doing just 3x3s? Is that actually... No, it did do a 4x2. But yeah, apparently the dining room just needs to be absolutely smothered in photos. Let's see. Painting. Let's get some 1x1s in here. And like one more there. Yeah, and I don't even think I care that much about what they look like. So the only important one that has to look like this exactly when we get it onto the real server is this. Because that actually has the clue on it. Do we change the bottom here? Yeah, definitely. And I just absolutely wrecked everything. That is a-okay. There. And do we do the same like mud brick? Let me see how that looks if we do like it more often, you know? This is a very different song from what the station's been playing all day. And yeah, just something like... These will connect. Do I care? I don't know. The Minecraft King has come to visit. Welcome, welcome. We are currently designing our minigame for the Symmetria SMP. Technically, I am on the Symmetria SMP. So you have, it is a monthly fee to join up to the server. But yeah, it's Falsesymmetry's server. Did we do the framing for these little ones too? I mean, that'll look dumb, won't it? Something tells me this is gonna look real dumb. Well, honestly, no, that looks fine. I don't even hate it. I don't want this song, actually. This is killing my vibe. Oh, it was right at the end. Whoops. But yeah, this is just a general idea. Once they're on the actual server, I'll probably do things a little different, but I think this is kind of cool. I'm okay with it. Okay, so back to looking. Oh, my screen's all messed up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot we were still looking at the pictures of all right, of the dining rooms for inspiration. So another really common thing in these fancy dining rooms is like side tables, for lack of better wording. And I'm really confused what function they serve. Because they're basically little tables on the side that also have chairs next to them. But it just seems weird. I don't really get the point of them. Oh, that actually looks... I like that. Hold up. But yeah, they're just like little... smaller ones near the side here. I'm gonna do... and they're normally facing, like... outward. Was kind of a weird thing. Like, the chairs face outward. But I'm gonna try one outward, one in. And they're gonna be smaller chairs here. So yeah, they got like things like that everywhere. Which just seems weird, right? But that's like a really common theme I'm seeing in my inspiration photos here. But I'm gonna cap this off just so we can get an idea what kind of the lighting is like. Okay, so that's definitely noticeable, by the way. We do need more lighting. So how are we gonna do lighting in this room? And we could just put it behind the paintings, but that's kind of boring, right? Maybe we do like a big old chandelier here? You know what? And this is gonna be a carpet, by the way. I just made that up in my head there. We're gonna have carpet running this way. What have I been doing for the carpet? I forgot. Purple, black, and gray has been like the carpet. But yeah, I think this would be a good place to give the player an area to escape from, you know? So we can do something kind of like that. And then, like, do we do a gray corner? No, that looks dumb as heck. What on earth? Something like that? Actually, probably make this one black too. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I don't hate that. That's pretty... So yeah, and that gives you just... that makes this room a good escape room, is kind of the idea. But yeah, I'm okay with that. The carpet, that doesn't look too bad. I have been trying to make the carpet pretty, what would you call it, garish? Specifically so it stands out to the player, you know? Anyway, that was a distraction from getting light. So we very much need more light in this room, but where? Did we just do it in the paintings? I don't... Because that feels like such a cop-out to me, right? Because, like, at the end of the day, we can just do, light, he searches, like that's gonna find him something. But yeah, at the end of the day, we can just put, like, lights behind here, and then put a... Is this a set painting? Am I dumb? Yeah. I am, in fact, dumb. That's fine. What was that one? I think that's a skull on fire that was there. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, at the end of the day, we could just do that for light. Like, just hide it behind the paintings so the paintings stand out a lot. But the downside of that, as you can see, now the painting is, like, glowing. And I don't think I want them to be glowing, you know? So what I'm gonna do there, we're gonna break that, replace it with that. We can, I think the classic carpet trick, of course. That gets us some good light. Don't know what you're doing, but keep up. Thank you, thank you. The general idea is to make basically just making a puzzle room here. Right now we're at the point where we're just placing distractions to throw away the player from the solution. So this corner's too dark. But if I just... Man... This has just been a constant issue with this design. So I don't want this to be super obvious back here. But if I don't put light, then enemies spawn, you know? And if I throw light up there... Well... No, that's... Hold up. I take it all back. That's perfect. No, I really like that lighting, actually. I don't think the player could see it, even if they, like, hardcore parkour their way up. Yeah, no. No matter how good the player did... Yeah, they wouldn't be able to get up high enough to see that. So yeah, that's done. Easy. So, next. I think we just do another one of these tables. Man, that seems so boring. There's gotta be something cooler we can do over here. Like, just doing 2 end tables? Like, that seems kind of like meh, you know? Let's go back to our inspiration thing here. Let's take a look at some more eating rooms here. So this one has just a random dress. That's weird. I don't know. I'm building a mini game to then put on a server. So this is just gonna be the blueprint, and then I'm gonna build this in survival Minecraft. Is the final goal is to put it on our survival Minecraft server. But first I've got to kind of lay out a blueprint, get an idea of what I'm doing, because, you know, if I were to do this in survival, it would be very frustrating. And I guess for the most part, dining rooms are pretty boring. Like, what are these random cabinet things? This is more like mine. What you try to build in Minecraft. What you actually build in Minecraft. But let's see. They've got like fireplaces. You got these little statue things. You know what? I like this much better. Maybe I might try and emulate this instead. So what I'll do here. Let's get rid of my little dinky table here. And what we'll do is kind of do that, and then we can put, oh, you know what, we gotta move it over one more. Hold up. That looks doom. There we go. And then we do something like that. And then we can put like, we can do like a dragon egg. Oh, hey, I got an achievement. Oh, I'm so good. And then marble, what is it actually called? Granite? No. Why am I? Quartz. Oh my goodness. I'm like losing it here. Oh, it floats. Ugh. Ugh. That's right. I may have to use armor stand shenanigans for this. Here, one second. I'm gonna literally put up a sign for myself. So I remember. Do armor stand shenanigans to make bust. There, now I will remember. Yeah, no, so that will let me put like a temporary thing just so I can kind of get an idea of it. So you basically have a statue there, and like something here. Like obviously it wouldn't look like that, right? So this area will be pretty open. We'll just probably end up doing more paintings. And then maybe we do like candles. We could do candles. And do like, put them on like a wood thing here. What kind of logs do we got? Maybe like a dark oak? Something like that. And then we can put the candles on here. Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. cool. And then we'd have the thing here. We might even put another candle thing on that side. I don't know yet. But can you see behind the curtain here? A little bit. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's not the best room, but I think it'll suffice, right? Why does this look weird? Something about this is oh, you know what? I forgot to swap my. Sorry, hold up. I forgot to flip my view back. Something about this is bothering me a lot. I think it's this part. It needs a topper. Which, I mean, we probably just end up doing, like, player heads on it. I mean, not... Obviously not literally this player head, but we could do, like, something on top of there that looks cool. Yeah, that's good. Gotta keep the, your decapitated enemies on top of your window. Yeah, that'll make it good. And then, yeah, then we just do more paintings up there. I think that'll be good. Though, should this room have another puzzle? Wait, I never finished the puzzle we did do. Hold up. Wait a second. We never finished the puzzle. Okay, hold up. Let's, I got so distracted I forgot to finish the redstone back here. Oh, how do you do this? How do AND gates work? Like this, and then some redstone, and then... Shasha? Huh? Oh, it has to be one lower? Why does it have to be one lower? Redstone is weird sometimes. Okay. So we have our output. So what does this actually open? Maybe like a secret thing under the table here? Yeah, you know what? Here. Oh, you know what? Let me destroy it from the front. Hold up. Let me in! Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Okay. But, here. So, we destroy that. Piston. Bada boom. And then... doo-doot. That just connects. Wait, hold up. This will by default need to be extended. So it needs to be there. Okay. And then... so then we do a flippity gate. That's the technical term, by the way. It's the flippity gate. And I think this will turn that off. Okay. So then when these are wrong... it's closed. But when they are correct, which is here and there, it opened. Easy. So what's behind here? It's a treasure chest, of course. What else would it be? We just put a barrel in there. Right here. which is one behind the piston. Can I actually make that a... I want it to face up like that. Maybe we do make it a treasure chest. I feel like a barrel's a cop-out. We'll do a chest here. And, oh, we need to do a stone slab instead. I guess there's a little bit more work to do the treasure chest, but people would much rather... Oh, you know what? Oh, that's so annoying with the placement. One second, let me... I'm pretty sure. Okay, no, you can get it. You just have to do it with an open hand. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to get to. So now the question, do we tell the players that that opened? Do we put like a note block there so it makes a ba-doop noise? I think we make a knocking noise. How do you make a knock? Is it wood? No. Is it stone? Yeah, that's the noise I want. So... how do we do this? I wanted to play separate notes at separate times, so we want it to be like that. And we do repeaters on 1, 2, and 3. And so now it'll go. Okay, so now it's all off. Oh wait, let me pause this music. Hold up. All right, so it makes a noticeable noise at least. Like it's not like it would at least tell the person that something happened. I don't know if we should make it higher pitch so it like sounds like a victory noise, like some of the other puzzles do. Nah. I like the idea of it being a bit like weird like that. I think I keep it like that. I'm okay with it being like a little bit odd. But yeah, more paintings. I think I'm okay with the general idea of this room and just one hidden treasure in it. So yeah, that's some pretty good progress. So for the main floor, we are missing 1, 2, 3 rooms. And the main floor is done. I'm gonna have to start doing the layout for the top floor. You can TNT. Yeah, that'd be great. Have to reset every single time someone plays. But yeah, that's pretty we are kind of chugging along. I've been putting off doing the like layout. Because I do have other players helping with this, like chipping in every once in a while. So I wanted to do the general layout. Just so that, like, from a gameplay point of view. But yeah, I'm okay with that. I wonder if we do something, well, I was gonna say kind of make something. Oh, yeah, thanks for swinging by. Appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you next week. I'm actually done here in like 5 minutes, so you're not missing too much. All right. So I'm not gonna have time to start in the kitchen or anything. I am thinking maybe we have to soundproof this, but I don't know. It's not like it's a repeating thing. I'm pretty happy with how we're sitting. The only kind of thing I kind of want to test is how hard it is doing these puzzles that we've done so far with the wardens. But I think that'll be a thing for next week. Yeah, honestly, I might just skip out at this point. Like, it's pretty much the end of the day. We're sitting pretty good. We made some good progress. I'm going to, with that, dip out. You know, let me leave some more signs. Just so I remember, so it was fill this with more paintings. And then I do think I'll add a chandelier in the end. Maybe like an actual chandelier hanging over. I can't seem to decide if this is like a fancy castle or not. But anyway, that was a good stream. I'm glad, you know, thanks everyone for stopping in. That was a, I'm glad so many folks came out after, you know, I haven't done this in such a long time. That makes me very happy. I will definitely be back again next week. Maybe we'll play some on the actual server instead of creative. We will see, I guess. But yeah, until next time.